Okay, hello viewers. Welcome back to Whisper with Media. And today I'm here with lovely ladies. For this episode, it's going to be fire. Just like the last time I told you, we having a lot of ladies in the studio, and today they are here. We're talking about still issues on relationships, and the topic is why couples or individuals in relationship cheat. And so it's going to be interesting. But before we dive into the issue, before you see the ladies here, I would like to remind you that you have to subscribe to the subscribe button, and then click on the notification, and so that next time when we upload a video, you'll be the first person to get a notification. And we've been sponsored by Eve Afrobeat Salon plus Rest Lens, and also Whisper with Multimedia. And they deal with a lot of equipment as far as music is concerned. So if you are in the suburb of key locality, if you want to organize a program, whichever program, as far as it's entertainment program with lighting, audioing, everything, just contact them, and you can contact them with the emails and the numbers you see beneath the stage. Okay, so that is just for a reminder. So the ladies, welcome to my set.
Thank you.
Okay, so the first lady you see in red here, she's a Ghanaian. She's called Benedicta, right?
Benita.
Benita. You see, you can hear from the voice. She's Benita. And this is Haj. Haj, what's up?
Hi, I'm Hajara.
Hajara, yeah, okay. And this is Rihanna. She's from a very tight angle in Africa, from Cape Verde. And so...
Hello.
okay, so should I go or you guys should go first?
You go first.
Hit us.
So we are talking about relationship today,
Mm-hmm.
and basically, all of you guys. I don't know if most of you are in relationship, yes. And so, okay, I don't want to spoil chances, but we're talking about cheating in relationship. Is it right to cheat in relationship, or is it wrong? And to what extent can we say that this is cheating and this is not cheating? And so, Benita, have you cheated on someone before?
Never. No.
Are you serious?
I have never cheated before.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. On a person, never.
Wow. Hi, how about you? Nope. No. Are you? You lying right now?
Lying.
Lying right now. Raina, you've also not cheated on someone before.
There's a story there.
That is a story, yeah.
Yes.
No,
yes.
I don't want to dive into it, but I
No,
love the
but
honesty.
wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
He cheated first, and I revenged on.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I feel guilty, but I did once.
No, but okay. No, I don't want to get into your personal life, but he cheated first, yes, okay, and then you cheated back.
He cheated more than 3 times or 4, and I still forgive him.
Yeah.
And the next time I'll be, hell no, I'm gonna. No.
Ah,
But I
man.
know that's wrong, but
Yeah, it's wrong. Okay, I see. I understand. We don't want to get into personal life and,
Yes.
and all this stuff. Yeah, so this are personal stuff. And so yeah, good luck with that one. But then you lied
No,
to me.
I'm not.
Yeah, you lie. Look at your face.
I'm not. See, I've cheated on my diet before.
Yeah?
You know what I'm like? Yeah, I want to lose weight and then I'll cheat on my diet.
Uh-huh.
But in a relationship or
Yeah.
my partner, I've never cheated.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Many guys watching will love to date you. Right now. Yeah. Ash, I know. Yeah, yeah. But I know she not tell me the truth. But then I know. Yeah, there's some guy somewhere who always behind the phone hitting you up. Yeah. I'll be honest with yourself, because we are dealing honestly with the topic right now.
I know.
Yeah. So you still stand by the point. Yeah.
Have you
Okay.
cheated?
It depends on how you define cheating. So,
Wow.
for me, we'll get to that side here. And so,
Okay.
there's a saying that says black men don't cheat.
Ah, please.
such a
spare.
lie.
I've never cheated. Serious, I'm for real. Yeah, I love my women. Yeah, but I don't cheat.
My women.
Yeah, but if I'm with you, I'm with you. Yeah, but if I'm not with you, I'm not with you.
Yeah, but the thing is, you asked us if we've ever cheated,
Yeah.
and we said
That's
no
what I'm saying.
immediately.
That's what I'm saying. I've not cheated yet, but I love my women.
Okay. So you can love and cheat at the same time.
I'm
That's
no,
not love.
Thank you.
You can't. If I love someone, that doesn't mean. And I cheat, that doesn't mean I don't love the person.
Then why do you cheat in the first place?
Isn't your
What's the point?
woman enough for you?
Uh-huh.
That you have to go for another?
No, you see, this is the problem. Most guys will be on my side because if I, they might have a serious girlfriend. You might have a serious, because your side is different because you can. But most guys,
Oh, like we-
but because you guys are precious, you know. You guys are like pot of gold, pot of diamond and stuff, and so you don't need to. For a guy, you know, if your son comes home and say, okay, Mom, I cheated on my girlfriend, will you be mad?
I'll be very disappointed.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Tell me why you.
Well, because I'm not cheating, and I'm hoping my son's dad or my husband isn't cheating. So why would he cheat on his partner?
Okay.
If you feel like you have the need to cheat, just break up with your partner and go do your thing.
No, but there might be a reason why he cheated. There might be a
but
reason.
there are no like justifiable reasons to cheat. It doesn't make sense.
No, but it happens. Okay, what if maybe he's in the club, you went to the club and he got intoxicated or something, and maybe he hook up with a girl or something. You know, it happens, you know?
Like, was he like passed out, or
No, come on, you know, when you get tipsy, things happen.
it just happened?
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, but I feel like when you're tipsy, you know who your girl is. So that's not even a good reason to cheat.
Okay,
if you drank a little bit, then
I
you
go
know.
out for a party. I go out for a party in outside my city, and I'm with friends, and we get that shit happens. You know?
Like, it
That's
was
why
conve-
married people doesn't need a single friend, because that's what always happens.
We are not talking about marriage. We are talking about relationship. It could be in marriage. It could
Yes,
be.
because
it could be
friends
in
influence
relationship.
people to do something.
True.
No, but
And alcohol does not justify the thing. The
no,
fact that
I'm-
you
like,
cheat.
I just use alcohol as an example.
I'm saying
Now,
like,
what
We are
if-
telling you that's a very bad example.
yes.
Yeah.
What if
Yes.
we switch the roles right now? Let's say I go to a party, I get so tipsy, and then I just like.
Well, why would you go to a party without your boyfriend?
Why would
Why
you
would
go
you
to a
go
party
to
without your
your
girlfriend?
girlfriend?
No, but this is it. You are thinking the whole issue of no, but for issue with ladies, you guys, so issue your case is different because if you are leaving home, if you are leaving the house to a party or to an event, unless you tell maybe it's an all girls event and stuff, but then if you are going to the club, you are going to to have fun. At least you go with your guy. But guys, guys we are not really like you. Sometimes, most often we are with guys and stuff. But your case is different. Most often you are home, you are on your phone or stuff. You understand? But then guys, we are with our friends and stuff. And so sometimes these things happen, partying and stuff. We go. So that's what I'm saying. It might be with a good reason to why this person is cheating or like cheated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If there's a reason, just end up the relationship and go live your life and be with
Yeah.
whoever you want.
If you're single, you
Don't
can literally
cheat.
can sleep with like every single one, can be with like
No one
everyone
cares.
you want, and
No
no
one
one even
cares.
cares.
Yeah.
But why do you have to tie down one woman and then like tie her down, be like, hey, like I'm packing you aside
Yeah.
and I'm going to go out and have fun.
But
you
but,
can
but do
have
you
the
girls
fun that
believe?
you like.
Do you girls believe that you can love a woman, like really love a woman, but still somehow pass the back door?
No, of course not. Like, it makes no
It
sense.
happens.
No, yeah, of course it happens. And it's really bad that it happens, but that's not a good reason.
That can be justified.
So when a guy cheats on a woman one time, doesn't mean he doesn't like the woman or he doesn't love the
why
woman.
would you cheat?
That's what I'm saying, that it could be.
Yeah,
From-
but I feel like
but-
before you cheat, you don't just go and then you
Like,
cheat.
oops.
Yeah.
Maybe you met someone.
No, but no,
online,
but this is where you're getting it wrong, Benny. This is where you're getting it wrong because guys, guys can just sleep with whoever they want to sleep at a time
Okay.
because they just want to sleep with that person. No emotions attached, no love attached.
So what stops women from doing
But
the
no,
same?
but women, no, the moment women begin to do that, is a harlot.
Oh my God.
So what?
They become a harlot. You become like a prostitute or something. Because see,
Why won't you be a prostitute
You
too?
are
Because
also a
you're sleeping with a lot
prostitute.
of women. That's the
it's
problem.
quite different. You know, it's not on the same level. Because it's just like me serving somebody and somebody okay, it's just like me serving somebody food and then in a particular, I don't want to go there because of our viewers, you know. So like, let me keep it that way. But all I want to say is, it's not the same. You know, the value of women in that angle is different, and the value of men in that angle is also different.
No, you're just making excuses. See,
seriously.
Rihanna said her ex-boyfriend cheated 3 or 4 times.
Yeah,
And then she did it one time to have revenge.
yeah.
But the 3 or 4 times, no one said anything about it. Yeah, it's cool. He's a guy. It's all right.
normal.
But she did it one time and she felt guilty. Who's to say
But
the guy?
that explains it.
Yeah,
do
but
you know why? Because she felt guilty. That explains what I'm saying. Because a guy can learn out through multiple women.
yeah, but why cheat? The first time he did it, yeah, okay, accidents happen. But then the second time, he could have broken up with her.
Yeah, but,
And then
but-
she wouldn't have had the need to cheat, you know?
No, I don't want to use that as a case study. Let's shift from Rihanna's case. In general, if you're with a woman, yeah, for me, from my angle, my perspective, if you are, I'm not saying I do that, but I'm just saying, not stop smiling. No, I'm not saying I do that. I don't do that. But then I know guys that from that angle, yes, if you're with a woman and you let's say mistakenly, you know, do that once. Mistakenly, yeah, do that once. But if it becomes something repetitive, you know, something that happens every time, then that means you have a different perception about your woman. But then one time, let's say you go on a holiday trip or a business trip. You're a man that you keep flying around for your jobs and stuff. You move around and stuff. You travel around the country for your work and stuff. And then
Shit just happens.
yeah, something you understand.
Mistakenly.
Maybe you are on a trip and you go to the club. You go to have like you understand. Just relax, and then one stuff, you know, then one to lose the other, and then So
Yeah,
that one is different style. You
Yeah,
can't
but
say
I feel like if you are committed,
yeah.
and even if you're in another continent, you won't cheat. It's all about the commitment.
Are you being
know?
realistic? No, let's be realistic here.
We are being realistic. You're the one saying, yeah, you go to a club and then you travel and then mistakenly. No, you're just making excuses. We've had these things over and over and over
like
again.
you need to come up with a better
Yeah,
excuse.
come
Because like
on.
this is not
Come
Cantonese.
on.
Yeah.
It's
so,
not.
So let me ask you.
Okay.
On to what level will you say, or ladies say, okay, this is cheating. The man has cheated, or yes. To what
First
level?
place, admiring someone who is not your girlfriend or wife.
Yes.
Just looking at the person constantly.
That is cheating.
Yeah, it's like you're having like thoughts like, oh, she's better than my girlfriend. Oh, I could do something with her better. She's like way far. Like, I like her, or I would rather choose her, even if it's like a one-time thing, you know.
This way I get
These thoughts were
this
like
why
in
this
your
why I have the
head.
problem because
When
you know
you have
when-
like another woman like at home or like by your side, and then
Yeah.
you still had like these thoughts, like even if it was for a split second,
yeah
it's just like cheating, like the thoughts, you know,
yeah but
because you might take action on your
but you
thoughts.
know your woman cannot be physically beautiful than any
Yeah,
other
that's
woman.
what I wanted to say. For me, I don't think the minute you get into a relationship, everyone becomes ugly.
Yeah.
I think you'll be with someone, you really like the person,
Yeah.
physically, emotionally, everything just checks out.
Yeah.
But then you see someone else on the street, I don't know, wherever you see the person, and then you find the person attractive. It's okay. But you don't have to act on it.
Yeah.
You know,
You think
your
so?
your partner will be the most attractive person in your eyes, obviously. But then you find someone else and you're like, oh, I really like this guy's vibe, or I like their
Yeah.
style, or hey, he looks really handsome. That's it.
That's it.
You don't have to act on it.
No, but
You have to appreciate it.
but some women go beyond that also.
Yeah, in what extent? Like if you go beyond that and you're taking their number and you're treating them like kind of how you treated your boyfriend before you guys
In the
got
first
together,
place,
then
the
you are
second stage.
cheating.
No,
you're cheating because, you know-
No, I just take a number of a lady. That doesn't mean I could be friends with Ray. That doesn't mean
but you cannot really
like-
be friends if you find the person really
Attractive.
attractive, because you are going to want to act on it, especially when you're drunk.
You are actually
mistakenly
no,
act
Penny,
on it.
you're beautiful. You are.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I
you're
know.
you're my
But if
friend.
you have, I know.
Yes.
But we are just the kind of friends where if we were both drunk, we won't do anything.
Yeah.
And your partner will be secure in me being your friend because they'll know nothing will happen.
But you see, this is the problem. But I doubt that, because if we are both tipsy in a room and we are not couples, or we are not in a relationship, we could do something.
Yeah,
What stops you from leaving the room when you know?
you
things
realize,
can
no,
go
this is
back?
going way
Because
too
you are
far.
tipsy.
Just leave.
Nothing can stop you because
Yeah,
you are
but-
tipsy.
Yeah, but why would you get to that extent if you know, hey, I find this person really, really attractive.
Yeah.
And alcohol, when you drink or when you smoke, it kind of like, it creates chaos and all that. Why would you drink to that extent that something like this would happen?
Yeah, you're
you
like-
just bring your partner with you, or you realize, hey, this is getting a bit too much, I'll just leave.
But
you
yeah,
go.
we
Good for you.
We are talking in instances where your partner might not be available, because I know some women also date or like cheat on their guys because of the look of other guys.
Yeah, and that's
I've
what
seen
we
it
are
before.
saying. It's
Yeah,
still
I've seen it
wrong.
before. Okay, I've seen it before, and so just like Rich said, she said she did it once as a form of revenge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but I don't know why guys can't do that.
Yeah, but the thing
Why
is,
does it look different in the other direction? Because if my lady can say, okay, this guy, see the chest, the shoulders, and okay, she has 6 packs. My guy has 1 pack. It happens. Yeah.
What
When,
belly?
yeah,
Not
when,
belly.
yeah. When you go to the gym, you see them. Every time you fantasize this guy in the gym and
Yeah,
stuff. And
but-
so the moment you also see this guy and then you fantasize about the 6 packs, then that means you're also cheating.
no, it's
But
nice.
she said
it's
it.
nice. Yeah, you can look and appreciate, but you don't have to act on
Now,
it.
appreciation is still admiring. It's
Yeah, but not to the extent that you're like, oh my God, I want him. Like, I need his number, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, you just
This
admire
person
him,
looks
he's
good.
good.
That's it.
That's
you
it.
move on. And the
don't
thing you said
fantasize.
about, would you go first?
No, just say it.
Yeah, but I'm listening to you
The
guys.
thing you said about Ree was probably more invested than her ex was.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Why so?
Yeah, because she was so invested that she never cheated. So she found that he had cheated like 3-4 times. And she didn't do it because she found the other guy attractive or she wanted the other guy. She did it to revenge.
So
you know,
he can
to
feel the same pain that
Yeah,
I feel
exactly.
the last time.
Yeah.
But he did it 4 times. 4 times.
Yeah, but it's still cheating.
Yeah,
Oh,
it is still cheating
yeah.
and it's still wrong. But all I'm saying is it's also about the lack of commitment.
Yeah.
If he was as committed to Ree as Ree was to him,
Yeah, it would have been a
wouldn't
different
cheated.
story.
Yeah, exactly. He wouldn't have cheated. And you saying all the excuses to make it better doesn't help. If your girl can't cheat,
Yeah.
you also can't cheat. It's as simple as that. Don't cheat. How
You
hard
see,
is that?
when you say don't cheat, you make that thing look so easy like that.
It is
Yeah, because
easy.
you see, that's what I'm saying. Things happen.
Yeah.
Sometimes people, I know some. I must say I know there are some women or there's some ladies that are that have been traumatized to some level, during their infancies and all those things. There are some guys like that, that started dating earlier, that had been cheated upon by multiple women. So these guys they have been traumatized mentally, So they have this thing in their mind that, okay, I can't be with a woman, but I can't be with a single woman because I've been through it before. Okay, it's the same with the women also sometimes, but mostly this is the side of the guys, because see, believe me, guys don't turn out to be players just like that. I'm telling you, they have to be groomed by a particular coach. Believe me, if you want to see a very good player, a guy player, that means he had a very good tutor, a very good coach,
Let me
and the
guess.
coaches are always the women, the
Coach,
ladies.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, for real. The coach, because see, guy, for me, Let me put it the issue about me.
But then I guess we
I
can also
think-
say the same, right? That
Yeah.
we also have like coaches, and these coaches
No,
have men.
women.
Because we are just learning from you guys.
Yeah.
No, you see, women. This is the whole situation. Women have weaker, you know, they have. I would say they're very weak sometimes. So most times they are easily manipulated. Most times, guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, guys have their own way of dealing with them, and so they might be in a good relationship, but other guys somewhere who have the eyes of an eagle. Sometimes, no, I'm just saying this because it happens.
Manipulation.
Yeah, no man, no. See, because I have friends, guys, friends, and I know what I'm talking about. You know, see, when the guys want to eat this girl, see, he will fit do anything, eat them.
That's
Yes,
so not true.
yeah, it's true.
Yeah, but it takes two people
yeah,
to make the sex happen.
Yeah, it takes two people. But if let see when your baby or your child wants a phone, and you deny this child the phone, if the child really wants that phone, he will keep asking. He will keep asking. Even when you are busy doing busy stuff, he will keep asking.
Yeah, but that
No, wait.
doesn't mean I'll
Let me
give it to
finish.
him.
Let me finish.
No, because I have so much to
Let
say.
me finish. Let me finish.
I have so much
you
to
have.
say.
I'm trying to make a point. I'm trying to make a point
Get
here.
us.
So see, it might get to a time you say, okay, let me just find this small phone and give it to the child so that you know. It's the same with women. You see, when a guy wants you, even if you're in a relationship, guys can do anything to chop. I'm telling you for a fact. See, the moment you slack, oh, you are there.
Stand.
That is a fact. And
That's true.
most women, they fall victims to these things. Yeah. And so it creates, now the moment they realize that, okay, I've made a mistake, then it becomes trust issue between she and the main boyfriend. That is why I'm saying most guys are trained by women. Now, the guy finds out later, I become a master planner. Because me, if you break my heart one, you break my heart two, I go learn the play. You understand? Rihanna is looking at me like as if I'm lying, and I'm telling the truth. You
It's just the way you said like 1 and 2, because I know that guys don't stay for that long. Like 1 and he's like, I'm out. But if it was the other way around, if the girl was like, I'm just out. like,
then you've really
you
not
should
seen a guy in
stay.
love. Yeah? Have you seen a guy in love before?
I don't know. I haven't, maybe.
You have to see a guy in love. See, guys in love can even sell their father's property and give to you.
True.
Yes.
You need to find people
Sis-
like that.
yeah, I'm telling you, some of them will go extreme.
I need me one.
Yeah, people, yeah. Now, maybe what I'm talking about is only Rihanna has been through that. But I'm telling you, guys who go to different level to show their love for guys.
For girls.
For girls. sorry. For girls. No gay no gay issue, yeah? For girls. But, yeah, some girls try, but mostly the stronger feeling is from the guys. But the women, they stay, I would say they stay longer than the guys. You see?
They believe they can make
Yes.
it better.
Yeah. You see, when you're in a relationship with a guy and you don't spoil your guy, the guy doesn't really care. The fact is he loves this girl. He doesn't care whatever comes after it. Okay, if you try to spoil him somehow, is an auxiliary. It's like, okay, is an option. But women is not like that. You understand? That is why guys, when they get brokenhearted, when their heart is broken, it's even difficult to be melted by the spark glue.
Is it because they feel like they invested so much?
No, and that is the truth.
property.
It's like it's not like they've invested. It's because most of the commitment has been from them. Yeah, because the ladies, you see, ladies are like, I won't say they are like the receivers, but then most times they are at the softer end. They don't really put that much of, you know.
We butter the bread.
You back at what?
We butter the bread.
Yeah, you butter the bread. You know, you butter the bread. That is it. Excellent point.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think you kind of like view women as like softies who just let anything happen.
woman.
And I'm just a girl and it's okay. But
because
the
they
same
are.
way, the same way guys when guys want to cheat or when guys cheat, like almost all the time, it's not even about something emotional. They just saw the person, they thought the person was attractive, and then
Yeah, that's good.
you know?
That's what I'm saying.
But that's the same thing with women. Mostly women get like emotionally invested. Like if the guy says the right things, he does the right things, or he's a bit better than their main partner,
Yeah.
then they cheat. But there are also some ladies who say, yeah, this guy is attractive. And then they'll just have sex with them.
Oh, that one is a witch. That is not a
No,
woman.
but you are making it seem like
because
ladies
if you can just sleep with any woman, with a man, then you have a problem with the tag of a lady on you, because you see, it takes for me, I believe women mostly they are more with what they hear.
With that, I
What they hear. Now, if you just see a guy in the gym and say, okay, this fine dude, I can just hit him, then this time around you become the player. You're supposed to be the coach, you know. Now you are the player. That is Rihanna, stop laughing. You understand? Yeah, because if you are guys supposed to move you, deceive you, like, you understand? Yeah. I won't say deceive. Even let not use like to try to manipulate you in some way for you to fall, but you already know you are falling. And so the guy doesn't have to even push you to fall. We have already fallen.
Yeah, but it's not always this emotional. It's not always. For ladies, it's not always emotional. For Rihanna, it was emotional, you know, the tit for tat kind of thing. But other ladies who cheat, sometimes it's not always like, yeah, he said the right thing. Sometimes they genuinely find
But
the
the
person
ladies,
more
you see, this is the
attractive.
problem. Sometimes if the ladies even make the guys cheat.
Oh, how?
Yeah, yes. Sometimes the ladies they make
Intrigued.
the guys cheat.
That's why
I'm
manipulating.
Yeah,
Putting how to say that?
The blame.
The blame on us.
yeah,
On your action.
yes, because see, if I pick up my phone right now and I go to TikTok, guess how many news I will see on TikTok? I wouldn't even pay for them. Sometimes OF is doing good. OF you have to pay to watch news.
Yeah.
But on TikTok and on IG and all those Facebook and stuff, these are news for free. You don't even pay for them.
Yeah.
Sometimes they even advertise it for free on your face like this. You see?
Yeah.
And you are the same women that will say, okay, the guys are cheating. The guys are cheating. But you are the ones that are making it
Yeah, but you
open
don't
for
have
them.
to act on it. Same way as girls also get a
Ah,
lot
you have
of
cooked food for
DMs.
me. You have cooked food for me. Don't want me to eat.
Why would you eat when you're already full? When you already have food at home?
Who said I'm full?
And- so if you're not full, talk to your person, talk to your partner. Hey, baby, I need this, and I'm not getting this kind of whatever from you. Talk to your partner about it. Figure out ways to make the relationship better
This is another
and
problem.
compromise.
This is another problem we're
You guys
having. Yeah?
always take the easy way out.
See, this is another problem we're having. Haj,
Yeah.
you will be with a woman, and the married men are the ones suffering this one. The married men, of course, they're the one suffering with this one.
Yeah.
You see, you'll be with a woman for, you know, let's be real here. This podcast, so let's be honest and real here. Some ladies, they are too damn lazy on bed. Too lazy. Like, for real, like, too lazy. Why? You understand? Yeah, no, let's not spice. Like, too lazy. Okay, think like this. Oh, me, I'll head to. Do like this. So, like, you understand? You are trying to create that stuff, you know. But see, when you hook up with a woman, with a lady, I'm trying to be in the shoes. Viewers, don't get me wrong. I'm trying to be in the shoes of the guys. You understand? See, you have to warn your man out in bed. Warn him out. Like let him feel that okay, I have used you.
Used
But
you.
yeah, you have used him. Let him breathe. But my producer is saying you should condemn. But we are getting raw here. You understand? You marry a woman and the woman will come and then always know the how they tongue.
Okay.
Like she's just lying down like that. Every time she's just lying. Like, you understand? But when the man mistakenly tries somewhere else and then he's been turned upside down and stuff, hitting the wall and all those things.
But what if this woman doesn't have experience? What stops you from like sitting down, like communicating? Hey, babe, like, okay, I would like it if you do this and this or this and this, you know? So like, you're like, okay, let's try together. or like tell me why is it that you get tired, or like what should I do
No,
different?
but yeah, some women
That-
specifically also don't like to do that. Even if you say they don't want to.
Maybe it depends on the way you say it. You know,
Yeah.
you can at least like, oh, okay, I need to talk to her. Let me take her out, like make her feel special, make her feel like too big in her head, and then like you just bring it, you know, but you bring it in a subtle way, you know, like
Yeah.
calm, and then it's like, oh, is that how you feel? Okay, well, I'll try my best, you know, or like let's see how it goes from now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but after I teach you and then you go and use it for another man.
And you too, did you not want to use it on another woman? Did you want another woman?
Yeah. You were here going to another woman.
I use it on another man.
No, it's like before I'm joking here, I'm telling you. No, you see, this is the problem. Yeah.
No, wait, why would you say I'm going to like do it for another man? Are you planning on like leaving me, or are
No,
you
no,
planning
I'm
on
not
staying
planning
with
on
me?
leaving you,
Because
but-
if you're
but-
planning
but-
on staying with me, then
Yeah.
that comment wouldn't come out of your mouth.
No,
Because then you know,
that's just by the way.
hey,
It's not,
I'm
it's not, I
building-
didn't mean that. That's just,
I
that's
know,
just
but
by
like
the way.
it's like
Yeah.
it has to do with it, you know. So like you're like, oh, okay, I'm building her for our future,
Yeah.
just so we can grow together.
Yeah.
You know, like just like when you're building like a house or something, you don't just, oh, okay, like this cement is not. Oh no, I don't like the way I did the foundation. Oh no,
Yeah,
I'm going
yeah.
to buy a new land and start.
Well, actually,
anew.
the fact is some women are a bit, I won't say boring, but they don't make. You hardly find a man that is boring in bed. You hardly find a man. You've had, because I know my species. You know, I know them. You hardly find men that are boring, unless maybe the person is even the disabled ones. Excuse me, please. Those one that are, when it comes to that one, they don't even they can fight to the last breath. You know, the problem most times is with the women. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I have
always
a
the
question.
women.
Yeah, I have a question.
Yeah, talk to
Let's
me.
say you are dating someone right now.
Yeah.
Are you dating them just, for dating's sake or to marry? Like you're seriously dating someone.
Yeah.
What are you dating for? Just for the sex, the casual dating, or to marry?
No, I'm not dating purposely for the sex. Sex is part of it.
Yeah, but
Okay,
like, the nowadays, no hookup culture is like everywhere.
Yeah.
So you're dating someone, you're really, really serious about this person. So I'm hoping, say, if you're very serious about this person, you're hoping to marry them sometime in the future.
Yeah.
Right? So if you want to marry the person and you guys have been dating for I don't know how long,
Yeah.
and then you realize, hey, this relationship is getting a bit too boring for me.
Yeah.
Instead of you to go and find someone else, why don't you tell the person, let's say they are perfect in every way. However you want it, they are perfect. But just the sex thing, they're just lacking in that department. Why won't you just talk to the person, see what they have to say, maybe help them, I don't know, watch videos, go to, I don't know, clubs, whatever. Help them be more confident in themselves to share that part of you. And then you're
No, but-
happy.
But I don't want to be the one to. This is the problem sometimes. Me, I don't want to be the one to. But before we come down, you give us an advice. You give us where we can watch these videos. But then it's okay. It's okay. Let's get to the main issue right now. I do not want to be the one to spoil my. I won't say spoil my girl, like to make.
Yeah, but
my,
you want
my
it.
lady feel nasty or something.
No,
like
it's not
Wait.
nasty.
Yeah, and
There's
so-
nothing nasty about both of you
because
doing
I
things
had
you
a
both
friend.
like.
I had a friend who was with. He had the same problem. No, he comes to me. Usually, my woman there. Every time it's like that too. It's like that too. You know what I mean when it's like that too. Yeah, it's like that too.
Don't either.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, it's like that. So it's just like kind of like one way thing, you know. You understand? One way thing every time, one way thing and stuff, you know. And it's a problem, you know. So I was like, okay, maybe sometimes you can help her out or something. Yeah, but you know, sometimes these girls here, no, most of these girls, especially I won't say the church girls, like, but those that are from a bit, you know, strict homes and stuff. Sometimes it's difficult to get them into doing some of these things. You know, yes, it's very difficult to get into that, and that is where sometimes the problems erupts from.
Yeah, but like also like the way you said it, people from strict home, especially girls, or just like African culture, I feel like sex, if a guy says, yeah, I have a lot of sex, everyone is like, yeah, good for you. But
Yeah.
if a girl says it, like you said, they're like a
She's a
harlot.
whore.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
the fact is, you don't have to be sleeping around.
No,
You
of
don't have
course
to be
not.
having, yeah.
But
because
if
at
you-
the end of the day, at the end of the day, you are not like a man. I want us to get this straight. You are not a man. You can never be a man.
yeah,
are
but
a
you say
woman.
like all men cheat, like men, it's in their DNA to cheat.
Yeah, I'm not saying all men cheat. I'm saying what I said earlier was like black men don't cheat. But then, men are prone to cheating than women.
Oh, I wish we had a black. Oh, well, that's true. But
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
men are prone to cheating, and that is a fact. It's a genetic fact that you
Yeah, but
have
it's
to
not a
understand.
good fact, and it shouldn't be accepted.
that is not a fact.
No,
That's
see,
like,
like
you
yeah,
see,
men
you see,
cheat,
you
it's
see,
okay.
you see, the,
Socially
you see, the
normal.
the
But it's
earlier
not.
you accept that, the you know, the better you don't die of depression and blood pressure because
Oh, okay.
I'm
But you guys can accept it when girls
I
say,
think-
"Oh, like I love money. Like my only things are money. Buy me this, buy me that,
Yeah.
so that I feel comfortable."
that is a
Gold
different
digger.
topic.
Oh wow!
That-
You guys want to have your cake and eat it. You guys want to have. You guys want to have sex with so
that is a
many
different issue.
people.
That's what I'm saying earlier. I said earlier on that if a guy wants to mess
He
around with
would've
you,
do it.
he will spend any money you want. If you want to sleep in a 5-star and he has the money, he will let you sleep in it. As far you see, they are predators.
like trapping.
Yes, they prey. And that is how they are. That is how genetically. That's how most of them are. No, I would say most
Why
of
are you
them.
saying genetically? It's not genetic.
No, it's genetic because
It is not
because
genetic.
one guy can impregnate 10 women a day.
Yeah, but it has nothing to do with their genetics.
No, it's genetical.
No,
It's
it's
genetic.
not.
No,
The
listen,
guy is
because
just
they
an
have
asshole.
the
The guy-
babies here. They have the babies here, yeah, and so they can distribute it anytime
Yeah,
in a
but
day.
why should
but
they?
a woman can only get pregnant at a time.
Well, you
Huh?
can have the
yeah,
babies
you can
without
get pregnant
us.
at a time. When you get pregnant, it takes 1 year, 9 months, almost
Yeah.
into a year before you can get pregnant again. Yeah, but a guy can get you pregnant right now. Move to the next woman, give it to her. We'll be giving.
That's
we'll be
true.
spending-
But why? Why are you doing
can't
the
you-
sharing?
why
no,
can't-
because that is how he has. That is how God has programmed the
No,
body.
God,
that's
please
not
do
how-
not
Why
bring God
can't
in
men
this. Do not bring God in
Cheat
this.
and sleep with a lot
Please.
of people and not
Don't
call
bring
them
God
whore
into
first.
this.
Yeah,
God
because
is just
don't
relaxing.
change
Yeah,
the
that's
way
how
you-
God programmed us.
Yeah,
Please.
that-
Don't be
that is how
lying
they
on
are.
God.
The thing is that our generation right now normalize cheating. And why can't a man sleep with a lot of women and not call them a whore too? Because they are doing the same thing as us.
because even the generation that you are in
Hoes.
right now, don't know they are,
This
knows that
generation
they are
is
not hoes.
bullshit.
No, even yes, because see, you have a brother, yeah. How many girlfriends are your brother have?
I don't know. I've known two.
God, have you spoken against? Did you speak against that? Okay, my brother. Okay, it's no good. You have to take one at a time.
No,
Wait,
I
did
said
you
like
go
he's
to,
had
like,
two
different-
girlfriends that
Yeah,
I
okay.
knew.
So-
I didn't say like, at the same time.
Okay,
Don't
Yeah.
let him get you.
Oh, please. So please, I came prepared. I came prepared.
Your brother watching this like,
Yeah, that is it. So, yeah. You see, this is the problem. I'm having so many thoughts from my producers here. They wish they were said to tackle some of these things that you are saying. But then, I will still stand on the fact that men, sometimes there are reasons why both parties cheat. Sometimes I feel when a lady or a guy is traumatized in a way, in a particular way, due to an upbringing, they experience that also. They don't want to repeat the same mistakes, or they don't want they use cheating as a protective shield for them, and this happened mostly to guys also. Yes, the guys, I always stand for them because I know what they are going through. Now, secondly, might be when they are lacking, good, or
Please talk your talk.
and that one is for both sides. A lady might have a guy for a first date or a first guy ever. The guy might be very good in bed, yeah. And so when accidentally, mistakenly, or something happened and they break up, she expects to have the same feeling in bed with the next guy. Maybe the other guy might not be the same also. This one might be reserving, maybe the first one goes for 2 rounds, but this one might go only for 1. Yeah. And so when certain things, are unmet in that angle, she might just say, okay, maybe let me find pleasure elsewhere. The next one I sometimes don't, I hate to talk about it is the fact that women, and it's always with the ladies, they say, they feel that guys sometimes don't have time for them. They are neglected.
Hold my tea.
Yeah, so because a guy is working 16 hours, 8 sometimes, 20, sometimes 18 hours
Okay.
to support home, but women feel that, okay, you don't have time for me, or you don't have time for me, and then they go back.
What's 24 minus 16 or 18?
24 minus 16. 24 minus 16 is it's like 8, right?
8 long hours.
Yeah.
How long? Do you know how long it takes you to test? Like, hey babe, like, hey, I'm busy, or babe, I'm so tired, I just want to sleep. Hey babe,
No,
how's
when
your
you
day?
when
What's
you,
good?
when you do that, you are becoming a witch because because sometimes sometimes you will be, even if I don't work 24 hours, I don't work 16 hours. Sometimes I hardly have time to even check my phone. Sometimes it's not easy to be
So
every
you're
time
saying-
available. See, it's 2 things. Let me
So
tell you.
you're wait,
It's
wait.
2
Wait,
things.
let her say it before she forgets.
Okay.
No.
Yes.
Okay, come
Talk
again.
So you're
first.
saying that in your job you work all the time, you don't have a free time, you don't go to the bathroom, you don't pee, you don't nothing.
No,
You just sit and
see,
do.
24 hours
that is
working.
a different angle. That is a different angle. I'm talking about the fact that women feel that her man is not at home always. He's always working. Meanwhile, this man is working so much to cater for home.
Yeah, but
But then-
what's the point of working so hard to cater for home if the home isn't feeling secure?
That is why that's why I have the problem. No, this is why I have the problem. See,
Because you want to have
a
the money
problem-
to spend on me.
I have a problem because at the end of the day, we have to pay bills.
Okay.
The Netflix that I've been watching, I will have to pay for it.
Okay.
I have family, you have family, we have a future, we have to build a future, and it's only done with money.
That's true.
Yes, it's only done with money. And sometimes you have to work your ass off. You have to really work. And you might not see, it's 2 ways. This is what happens. It's 2 ways. It's either you get a lazy man who doesn't work and you get the pleasure, or you get a man who works
Yeah.
and you get the money but less pleasure. It's 2 ways. You can't have both. It's not possible.
Yeah, but you're telling me you work seven days a week,
Yeah.
every day, 24 hours. You cannot take 2 days from a man to take me out on a date. to spend time
in
with
Germany
me.
here, people work 7 days in a week. Tell me I'm lying.
Yeah, no, it's true. But you're telling me 24 hours in a day. You couldn't
Not
have
24
1
hours.
hour to text me, to call me, to
No,
check up on nothing.
I'm talking about issue at home. You are feeling disconnect at home because it's not about issue outside at home. Like
But I
maybe I'm
think
working or something.
You can just sit down and talk to
you.
your partner.
Right, I was
But
like
I
building
think the
it up.
relationship
Read.
right now in
Women-
our
women-
generation
yeah.
is the lack of communication
Lack of
that is
communication.
missing in a relationship. That's why
See,
everything's go bad because
Read.
you don't
Sit
talk,
down.
you don't
you
express
can meet
yourself.
a woman. You can
and-
meet a woman and communicate to the whole world to her. See, some women are the siblings of the devil. I'm telling you.
As I
You-
always say, depends on the way you say it. Say I come home right tired, like my wife. Hey babe, it's like nowadays she don't spend time. You don't spend time with me. No matter the tone she's speaking, like she speak. No matter in
So
which
do
tone
you
she's
expect
speaking.
do you expect your woman, your man,
Yeah.
to go 2 rounds or 3 rounds with you?
Don't bring sex. Let me
No,
finish right
no,
now.
I have to bring it because me, I
Yeah,
like
but
that
it's not
one.
always
We see.
about sex.
No, it's not
You
always-
like the sex more.
Yeah,
We like the taking
no,
me
I'm being-
out.
I'm being
the
honest. I'm being-
make life
I'm being
special.
honest
With
here.
me.
Yeah, but it's not only
I'm being-
about you.
yeah, I'm-
We are two in a relationship. It's
I'm,
about
talk-
both
I'm
of
talking
us.
about woman cheating on man because of disconnection or lack of
Yeah,
time
but
at
like
home.
to avoid this
Lack of
cheating,
communication.
we could talk about it,
Communication.
address our problems, we both fix it, and then there will be no reason to cheat.
Yeah.
But records haven't proven that. Records have
Okay,
Please, just talk.
statistics
Just talk
has
to
always
your
proven that
partners.
women. The records are
Yeah,
there.
but the women feeling disconnected from the man. Don't you think that the man actually makes himself unavailable? Like, far away from the woman, because like you can tell me you've been working like all the time, because it takes women, we really have patience, you know. It's like we steady stuff, feel like, oh, okay, like he is doing it, you know, like he's ignoring me because one, when we're comparing something, we compare, oh, how was he the first time he met me? When he started his job, like how was it like, you know? And then like how, you know, we compare, and then we also think, oh, okay, like we sense it. If the man is being like distant, we can sense it. So then it's like, okay, like I can clearly see he's not interested, because if he is, but if he comes home, he will try to make it up to me, you know. So I feel like, oh, like I'm not feeling the connection anymore, but I want this pleasure. And I can't talk to him because no matter how much I bring it up, he's just like going away from the question or going away from the talk. So what do? I see like a friend, a colleague, I'm like, oh, like my husband has been ignoring me, this and that and that. And then one thing leads to another, and then boom. Like, you cheated on me. Where were you?
But it's always like that, because most cases, the reason why we have men doing DNAs in marriages are some of these things. Men are always occupied at work most often, and so we see these are some of the reasons. You always having them cheating. These are some of the issues. You will see a man married for 50, 40 years, 30 years, and they will do DNA and they'll say, oh, the first 2 children are not his. In some cases, most of the five children might not even be his.
If the men didn't tell their side chicks to go and abort the children because, oh, wait, we don't want the children. But, you know, women, we are like, oh, like that's my baby. No matter what, I got to keep it. That's why you guys always get evidence.
But why would you have a baby?
Let's say,
why would you cheat and have a baby for another man? That is another problem.
Why would you cheat and then abort the baby? Why?
But you are married. Why would you cheat and have a baby?
You're
married.
also
You are married.
Why would you cheat?
Why would you
No,
cheat
because
in the
me,
first
because
place?
me, if I go out and I go and cheat, I'll use condom. I will not cheat and have baby outside. You understand? Me, I'll use condom because I'll not cheat and have a baby outside. So you, when you go and you cheat, make sure you don't get pregnant.
So we can cheat as long as we do not get pregnant.
No, I'm saying in the worst. I'm saying in the worst case. In the worst case. Okay, viewers. This we will have a part 2 on this. Yeah, because these ladies here, they feel they can have their way out. It's not happening that way. And so
You've been beaten today.
Okay, don't forget to subscribe and like, comment on this. However, whatever you want to say, we can address on the next session here. And so be reminded that we are being brought by Eve Afro Beauty Salon. If you want a clean haircut, beautiful hair done, lady, guys, whatever, you can pass through. They're located in Kiel, Strasse number 1. And Red Lens, what's this other company?
We made him confused.
Okay, and Whisper with Media. Just to remind you, if you are organizing a party and you want any musical equipment, from lighting, videoing, everything about sound equipment, everything, just check on the screen. There's numbers and emails you can contact them through it if you are in the suburb of Kiel and everything. And so, catch you guys on the next episode. See you.
See you. Bye. Subscribe.